Hi, we're Gaz and Bex. Welcome to our channel and thank you for subscribing. In early 2023, we quit our professional lives and started to blend our passion for travel with earning a few quid working on campsites in between our adventures. On this channel, we share some of those experiences of living and travelling together for long periods of time and how we overcome the challenges this may bring as we explore the UK and further afield in our motorhome and share our first impressions of sites, pitch-ups, pub stopovers and places of interest we visit along the way. In episode 8 of this France, Spain and Portugal in a motorhome series, we shared our time at the beautiful Albufeira in the Algarve, Portugal, spending 5 fantastic days there eating some magnificent food and just enjoying the whole climate, the atmosphere and getting to know a little bit more about the area. In this episode we head east, back over the Spain-Portugal border at the Guadiana River and spend the night back at the Área, adjacent to the boat village marina in Ayamonte, and then further inland along the A49 and A92 to Arahal, 40 kilometres southeast of Seville. It's still Thursday, the 1st of February. In the last video I said it was the 2nd of February, it's the 1st, apologies. And we've just crossed over the Portugal-Spain border back into Spain. And we've decided to come back to the coastal town of Ayamonte, which we were at nearly 2 weeks ago now. We were only here for one night, we stayed on the Área. Had a really nice time, but we felt like we wanted to come and see a little bit more. So we're here. The temperature gauge on the Área says it's currently 23 Celsius. There's a nice light breeze. And we're just walking find a restaurant. Despite its modern looking marina, Ayamonte is an ancient town which dates back as far as the 5th millennium BC. For many centuries it's recorded that it was ruled by Arab Moors and was seized away from their Muslim control in around 1240 AD during the reign of Sancho II of Portugal. It was later to be donated to the Order of Santiago and in 1263 became part of the Crown of Castile. Fishing and salting of tuna and sardines have been the town's main industry since the Middle Ages, and the ancient salt flats can be reached by a causeway across an area known as Marismas del Guadiana. Today these salt marshes are protected wildlife reserve and home to many bird species including herons and flamingos. The town of Ayamonte suffered greatly during the war with Portugal due to its strategic location and was further impacted by the plague of the 17th century. Following these devastating events, Catalans and other eastern merchants invested in the town, creating impetus in the development of canning and salting industries. The town's medieval quarter remains intact even today, with its very narrow streets, historical architecture and winding walkways, and can be explored on foot. Much of the town centre has been pedestrianised to reduce any further damage to its fascinating place, and to create a safer, more pleasant environment where people can gather daily to share tapas, socialise and meander through the many shops, churches, bars and restaurants. We shared a tapas lunch together of roasted peppers, cured sausages, cheese, garlic and potato salad and a beautiful Spanish omelette. We spent the afternoon meandering through the medieval quarter, down to the boat village marina and then back to a restaurant that we visited last time we were in Ayamonte, La Serrano, a lovely bar and restaurant where they have gorgeous tapas and great views of the marina. On this trip we've developed a taste for unpitted olives. They just taste so much nicer. The town of Arahal sits about 41 kilometres southeast of Seville, and its prime products are chamomile and table olives. The town of Arahal is also known as El Arahal, being recognised by this name until 1981. Arahal is an Arabic term meaning a place in the path where stopping to rest.
Casi todo va bien. Creo
The area of the caravanas at Arahal is situated on the western perimeter of the town and is provided for people passing through, as in its name, completely free of charge to use for up to 72 hours. The site has 13 large delineated pitches, a full motorhome service point, picnic benches, bins, and is sited adjacent to several lively cafe bars, a children's adventure playground, large enclosed dog exercise field, and a 24/7 vending point. The bars offer free Wi-Fi for customers.
Si nada rebota, escucha este loco. Casi todo va bien. Creo que me dices que no todo está ok. Yo no quiero serte, solo quiero tu bien.
In this place, known as the town of olives, tractors are as common on the roads as bikes and cars. We were incredibly fortunate to spend time in Arahal as they celebrated Carnival, an annual celebration held in many parts of the country and indeed across the world. Just as with Easter, the dates change each year as they are subject to the lunar calendar. However, it is always celebrated 40 days before Holy Thursday, which falls on the 28th of March in 2024. This year, Carnival runs between the 8th and the 14th of February, and the biggest of all celebrations in Spain takes place in Cadiz. Many municipalities deem a day's holiday for local people at this time, as parades, street parties, pageantry, sweet treats, dancing and alcohol, all that will be fasted from during the Lenten period. The biggest carnival in the world is the one held in Rio de Janeiro, according to the Guinness World Records, where around 2 million people per day come out to watch, dance and participate. Carnival, or Shrovetide as we know it in the UK, emerged during the Middle Ages, a time when Catholic Church imposed a strict period of fasting during Lent, so a period of indulgence was introduced in the lead up to the start of Lent on Ash Wednesday. Whatever people's beliefs or background, Carnival has a special time, bringing people together from every aspect of the community. Thank you so much for joining us on this adventure. We can't tell you how much your support and encouragement means to us. In the next episode, we head to the ancient town of Arahal la Real, hike up a very steep hill to the impressive Fortaleza de la Mota, meander through areas of the old town, and have our first proper hot shower in quite some time, and prepare for the farmers protesting on the main carriageways.